Alright, so this is a review of the Skil 3380 6-inch bench grinder. I've been working with this for a few months. I've sharpened a whole bunch of things. It's easy to use, runs well. I haven't bothered bolting it down. It's got a good weight to it and some good feet and a nice heavy base, and it sits pretty stably, so that's easy. I can move it around the bench wherever I want. They recommend, actually, if you want to, you can bolt it down to a big piece of ply and then just clamp that to your desk, to your bench, if you don't want to bolt it straight into your bench. And if I had any problems, or if I was doing some stuff with it that I needed it attached, that's what I would do, so that I've still got that flexibility to move it around. A few pieces that you have to install on it. All that installation is very simple. The instructions are good. And the grinder runs well. It's got two, protective screens. You've got lights underneath here. The only thing that I've been a little bit unhappy with is just the rest here isn't quite wide enough. You find when you're working your material, as you're getting to the end, it's just sometimes with certain size of material, you get to the end, and because there's not an extension here, you find yourself drifting in, and I would like that. I've worked with other grinders before that have got a bit of a wider rest here. The angles of the rest as well, I've worked with other grinders where you can adjust the angles a lot. These are not really adjustable, although it's got a big thing here, a big knob here to adjust it in and out. Really there's one position that you can have, and that's the only position that you can really use. So, but at this price point, you're not expecting all the bells and whistles, and so for somebody who's just sharpening some tools from time to time, maybe I've sharpened a few things here. I've just resharpened my my chisel here, my stone chisel, and I've put a point on a pry bar here just to get in and under things much easier. And all of these were very easy to do. I'll just run it up now. I'll just put a new edge on here. This is another little pry bar that I've got, and you can see how it runs. So we let it run up to speed. I'm not sure if it's showing on the video, but there's a light here that we've got. It's giving us reasonable light, and obviously the protective screen. And we're just going to work that in to the right angle. And we can work that across. Just moving back and forth. You can see we've got a pretty good edge coming up on that already. And we're done on the thick end, and if we want to, we can move on to the finer grade. Not that this is really adding anything to this particular tool. We can get that very smooth. Actually put a second angle on that at the moment, hang on. There we go. So very easy to use, good protection, simple unit. That's my review. Thank you.